All right, I'm going to try a few of the scavenger hunt worksheet number 2 for the quotient of powers, just to make sure you know how to get started, because some of these can be a little overwhelming. Okay, so let's start with number 1. Now the first thing you need to do, this is this entire thing to the second. So I need to do 2 to the second, a squared to the second. So we're going to put this 2 with everything in here. So this is really 2 squared, a to the 4th, b to the 6th, all over 4 squared, a to the 8th, b to the 4th. So now we're going to have to do some simplifying. All right, so this up here is 4, and this down here is 16. And now let's go ahead and, so this is 4 and 16. 4 minus 8 is a to the negative 4th. Now, we are going to simplify that 4 and the 16. 6 minus 4 is b squared. Now, what I'm going to do, this is negative, so we need to flip that down to the bottom with the 16. So this is going to come down here. Okay, and I'm running out of space, so let me grab a scrap piece of paper real quick. And I apologize if this is not enough room for you to work. So we have 4b squared over 16a to the 4th. Now, don't leave the answer like this. You do need to simplify. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 16 divided by 4 is 4. So our final answer is 1 times b squared, which is b squared. And then we have 4a to the 4th. So the answer here, final answer, is b squared over 4a to the 4th. So I'm going to circle that. So that is the final answer for the very first one. Now, if I was going a little too fast, you might want to rewind and look at some of the steps again. So this is going to take us to the middle one right here. So we have b squared over 4a to the 4th. So this one is going to be number 2. Let me slide this up here. So now we're looking at this problem. Again, this is this whole fraction to the second power. So I need to do 4 squared, a to the 5th squared, b squared, and to everything down here. Okay, so we have now 4 squared, that's going to give me 16, a to the 10th, b squared, all over. Now 2 squared is 4, a to the 4th. Okay, 16 and 4 divides perfectly to 4. A to the 10th minus, or divided by a to the 4th, so we're going to do 10 minus 4, so a to the 6th, and then we just have our b squared. So there is our final answer here. So 4a to the 6th b squared, that's going to take you to the very bottom of the page in the corner. So let's skip to this one right here. This is the answer we just found. Okay, I'm going to do one more in this video, and then I'm going to stop. But here we have to do 15 divided by 3. So this is going to be a 5 on top, a 1 on the bottom. So I get 5. 6 minus 2 gives me a to the 4th. 3 minus 5 gives me b to the negative 2. And c, this is really c to the first, that's 0, c to the 0. And I notice I have a negative exponent, so I'm going to highlight this. That one's going to move to the bottom. So we have 5 a to the 4th over b squared. And c to the 0 was 1, and 1 times 5 is just 5. So this is the final answer for number 3, and that is going to take you back up to the problem underneath number 1.